Good morning, students. In the last class, we have studied about what is a JFET and the symbol characteristics of a JFET we have seen. Whereas now, again, the characteristic it is drawn for different values of gate source voltage. In the last class, we have seen these characteristics, that is the drain characteristics of the JFET, where it is drawn S is equal to 0, and this graph is drawn between the voltage across the drain and the source versus the drain current. Whereas now we are going to draw the same characteristics but for different values of gate source voltage. And this graph, again I am repeating, this is drawn for VDS is equal to 0 volt. So we have a JFET which is reverse biased with the supply of DC voltage VGS, and the drain is provided with a voltage source VDD through the series resistor RD, which acts as a current limiting resistor. Now we are going to draw the characteristics for different values of the gate source voltage starting from VDS is equal to 0, and then rapidly slowly I am going to increasing the voltage across the gate and the source to -1 volt, -2 volt, -3 volt, and I am plotting the different values of the VDD across the drain current ID. So the characteristics, if we observe, it is same as the previous curve we have defined for VDS is equal to 0. But if I increase the gate source voltage, we can observe there is a decrease in the drain current ID. This is why, because the VDS provides reverse bias for the gate and the source, thereby the depletion region increases and it extends into the channel, thereby it decreases the channel width, and as well as the resistance increases, which limits the flow of drain current from the drain to the source. So hence we are getting the drain current decreases as we increases the gate source voltage, and this is shown as a family of drain characteristics here. And you can observe, if I increase the gate source voltage from 0, -1, -2, since it is a reverse bias, will be writing as negative, -1, -2, -3, -4. So the drain current decreases slowly. And as we have already studied, the pinch off voltage also, it varies based on the gate source voltage. The pinch off voltage is the voltage at which the current reaches the maximum value, and this maximum drain current, it is represented as IDSS. So this is another characteristics of JFET, which is named as JFET transfer characteristics. So this JFET transfer characteristics, it is drawn between the gate source voltage and the drain current. So this curve represents the operating range of the gate source voltage and what is the drain current we are obtaining if we vary the gate source voltage. For example, when the VGS is equal to VGS off, the current seems to be 0. And if I slowly decrease the gate source voltage to 0.5 VGSS off, it is the drain current we are getting IDSS by 4. Similarly, if I keep on decreasing the gate source voltage, we are getting a maximum current ID, and the maximum current, it is represented as IDSS. And the graph, which is the curve which this represents the operating range of the gate source voltage and its current. So when ID is equal to 0, we can observe the voltage across the gate, it is represented as VGS off. And when VGS is 0, we will be getting a maximum drain current, which is named as IDSS. So for the safe operation of the JFET, we have to make use of this transfer characteristics, and we need to see that the input voltage, that is VGS, has to be within the limit of 0 to VGS off, and the obtained drain current will be from 0 to IDSS maximum. Next, coming to the square law expression for the drain current. So we have an expression for the drain current which is ID. It is approximately equal to the maximum drain current IDSS multiplied with 1 minus VGS divided by VGS of the whole square. So in the expression, if you see, ID can be determined for any value of VGS provided the VGS of and IDSS are known for a particular JFET. And you can observe there is a square term in this equation. Hence it is named as square law expression for obtaining the drain current ID. And because of this, there is a law which forms parabolic relation called square law. So this is about the square law expression for the drain current. And this equation we need to remember while solving the problems. Why? Because the IDSS and VGS and VGF values will be given. You will be asked to find the drain current using the square law expression. So finally, what is the input resistance offered by the JFET? As in the introduction part itself I have told, the input resistance at the gate terminal will be very high. Why? Because the JFET is always operated with gate and source junction reverse biased. So when it is under reverse bias, it provides a maximum resistance for the at the gate terminal. So this high input resistance will be an advantage for the JFET over the BJT. And this input resistance we can determine using the relation Rn is equal to modulus of VGS by IGSS. And if you observe in the data sheet, we can see the maximum the IGSS of minus 1 nanoamps for an operating gate source voltage of minus 15 volt at 25 degrees C, at which the IGGS increases with temperature. So thereby the input resistance decreases. So if you keep increasing the temperature, the resistance offered by the FET decreases.